Hey everyone, Spazzy Dragon here, aka Syndrems, and welcome to a video titled Risk. So, it's going to be pretty much like this. This is going to be one of the biggest risks I have ever taken from a monetary point of view. I've been doing this for quite a fair bit with other types of gadgets. For example, my work PC has been assembled straight through these very means, and I'm talking about ordering parts that were on display. So what it means that these parts are usually, well, pretty much that. They're usually placed on display for, electronic shops, and this particular GTX 960 with a, well, these days it costs about 200 depending on the brand. I have a Game Ward Phantom, which is an overclocked version with a much better heatsink, arguably. And let's talk about this thing. Maybe you can already see it from the video, but this thing is not perfect. Like, you can see that it still has the protective laying on it, but at the same time it has a bit of a defect. As you can see, on this side you have these rails, and if we go closer up, there we go. So this is the so-called returned, this is a returned part from a shop. It means that it's never been used, it hasn't been inside of a PC, but it was a showcase piece, and as such has very minor visual defects, which instantly decreases its value. Now, another thing that this happens is that it still has a warranty, which is a very good thing, but the warranty on this thing is only 2 years instead of 4. I don't know how it is in other countries, but we usually get about 4 years when it comes to warranty. And I am very eager to see how this will work, because this particular model right now costs about 220 euros on Amazon or Tom's Hardware. I got this particular piece for 160, so that's a considerable amount of money, saved. The only question is whether or not this is going to be worth it. I must say that I already tested this by buying a FX8 core. It was an FX8350 from the same company. It also was a store returned item, and I got it for about 90 euros instead of 150. So I suppose I'll just have to see how it goes. I'm going to do a video a bit later about me assembling my rig, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. But let me just say that this, like, the case it comes in is fucking huge. It's bigger than my laptop. So, yeah. It is currently 4:30, and I'm gonna go home soon, and hopefully in a moment I'm going to show you my rig, and maybe it's even going to be interesting to watch.